Hello, everyone, and welcome to the fourth and final round back nine coverage of the MPO League card here at the Discraft Ledgestone Open, presented by Cole Redalen, folks. What a performance. He has put 8 under on the front nine, started with the lead, started with a sizable lead, and he has only made it more sizable. All right, Slumperton, how you doing over there, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm ready to watch this back nine. Cole Redalen dropping 8 under.
Trading separation.
Yeah, I said getting to 2 under. I'm feeling pretty good going to the back nine. The dude has
8 of them.
8 of them.
If it weren't for Calvin's ace on 10 and the rest of his incredible round, he would have just 8 strokes on the field. Calvin keeping him honest, though. He's only 3 back, but that's with 2 holes more played. And those are 2 holes that Calvin went 3 under on. So Cole, yeah, anyways.
This is the hole he dinged.
This is the one, 425 feet. OB right, OB left. This is pretty far left.
Needs help.
Yeah, that is drifting towards OB. It's inbounds. That's the farthest I think we've seen him from the pin, except for hole 3.
Misses that. Calvin gets 2 on him.
Oh, boy.
Ricky is on that birdie streak I was talking about.
Yeah, that's a good drive. All hyzer and high, getting 425. Missing all the trees at the end, inside 25 feet. Casey's going to swing this one from left to right. What a shot that was.
Almost got absolutely punished. From
Great
guarding.
Great control, though.
I was going right at it. Yeah, that was going to hit the base.
That was beautiful. Marwede.
Oh, no. How stable is this? Oh, yes.
Yeah. When Cole is putted, it's gone in. And that was dead center, just a bit high. I mean, that was right on the pole. A little low for Marwede. And Ricky hearted with pace. There's no give up in Ricky Wysocki, but a realistic mind might be thinking, let's do the best we can to get podium here.
He doesn't have one of those.
Yeah, I know he doesn't. Yeah, I get that.
I mean, people of that level don't think in realistics.
Cole hasn't really seen a par putt, so that was like maybe that he just hasn't really. It looked a little awkward, so he just hasn't had to deal with that stress today. Yeah, you're right. Ricky is a true fighter, competitor to the end. Ricky Bobby mentality. You ain't first, you're last. Second easiest hole in the course here. This would be the easiest in most courses. 2.34 average. Just a blind hyzer, 277 feet away from the pin. Never mind that 300 number. OB is very close behind the pin. We have seen a lot of players go OB long. Got to put the brakes up a little short of the pin. Get your birdie.
I like the height.
And he's going like a higher speed fairway driver and going very overstable just to ensure that it hyzers short. That's essentially all you're trying to do. Casey White.
Good too.
Yeah. Even better. Into the bullseye.
Those are nice. You know, one of the things about playing in the conditions they're playing in is the putter gets a little sticky because of the wetness. And so being parked is huge.
Cole, look at that. Putting the brakes on, man. Sometimes.
But you know what I mean? Like, the raindrops make putting awkward.
The raindrops make everything awkward, dude. But yeah, your putter plastic is going to be different than these drivers. And I feel like with the drivers, when you get them completely dry, the tack doesn't really change that much, but it does on the putters.
Yes. God, that's good, isn't it?
Explain that to Marwede, who just drills another one.
Yeah, so anything short, if you miss, even a flop out could go OB on this one. It's close back there. Oh, jeez.
Did that look like he was nervous in the slightest bit?
No.
That was backyard putting right there.
Remember when you used to practice in the backyard?
I still do when I'm home. But yeah.
When's the last time you were home?
It's been months.
Same.
Starframe.
Tour's got us out here a while.
That's what it does.
We got two more coming up in a row.
2 more in a row, and then the World Championships. And then more. And then Maple Hill. And then I finally get to go home. So do you.
Yes.
Rock Hill, South Carolina. Got your name calling.
Yes. Hole 12, par 3, 354. Water tower hole. High hyzer.
Don't open that door.
Don't open the door. Don't hit the thing because you could roll right or explode everything down this fairway. Water just punishes everything. They have to stall the tournament.
You know what? I wouldn't even mind that right now. Ricky into bullseye once again. And so I think upon completion of this hole, if a thunderstorm does happen to come about, that will mean that they have completed enough holes for the entire field.
Yes.
To have to count this round. Now, if they don't complete this hole and there's a thunderstorm that comes out of nowhere, then this round will essentially be canceled. Yes. And none of this that you've seen, the 2 aces from Calvin and Andrew, will be for nothing.
Yep.
Except for memories.
Well, the good thing is these guys are all just playing lawn darts with this thing to try to get it in as fast as they can.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job of that.
Cole, what you got for us? Go in. This looks like
just don't hit the water tower.
Oh,
it does. No. It hits the front side, and look at that rollout.
Okay, that's 3. That's 3 2-stroke
on hole
almost.
8, on hole 11, and now here on the water tower. Those oftentimes hit the ground and roll back OB.
Yes. I thought he had the distance. He did not.
No, that was well short.
So was that one.
There's a couple of testers coming up C2. Meanwhile, Casey and Ricky are parked.
I'll say this. Can he make... There's no way he can keep
okay.
Okay, yeah. I have seen
right online,
a lot of people hit this year, and I haven't seen anybody roll OB.
Chris Dickerson, first round we saw.
Really?
Yes. Oh, Marwede ringing around the rosy.
Why is the basket so...
I think it's sinking into the ground because of all the rain. That's got to be it. That's the only solution I can think of. It doesn't look like it there, though.
Yeah, weird. It was weird, right?
Yeah. Good drive for Casey. 4 in a row now. 5 of the last 6.
Ricky. I mean, I kind of called that.
Kind of shredding. You just know Ricky's going to get on those little heaters. He's just going to get on those heaters.
Yeah, he just wants to eat cookie.
I didn't even see the cookie. C2 putts, get a cookie bite.
That's awesome.
It's an awesome signature move.
On the surface, Ledgestone is one of disc golf's leading retailers, but look a little closer and you'll find a group of motivated individuals providing the best possible service to the disc golf community. So whether you're building a bag, wanting to support your favorite pro, or looking to add to your disc golf wardrobe, choose Ledgestone.
Hole 13, par 5. 1,080 feet. Basically, the hole is played with 3 hyzers. If you get off track, then you have to scramble a little bit. Sometimes you got to go forehand down the left side, but when the hole is played the right way, it is a pitch-up hyzer, 330, maybe 280, and then another 330 to the pin. It's more like 360 off the tee, though.
Got the kayakers out there just begging for somebody to just rip one.
Reminds me of Sammy Sosa back in the days when they were trying to break the home run record. Everybody behind the stadium trying to catch the home run ball. Mm-hmm. We appreciate those guys, though, for sure. Guys and gals. Best seats in the house.
I think that would be Barry Bonds over there at the Giant Stadium. I think that's where you can hit it in the canal.
That's what what did I say?
Sammy Sosa?
I said Sammy Sosa. I've been messing people's names up left and right. I meant to say Barry Bonds.
Okay. But Sammy Sosa also.
He hit stingers. Swung on, belted deep to left center.
He definitely hit stingers.
OB drive for Casey. We didn't get to see what happened there. He hit the front bank of the rocks and went back in the water.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, he hit the tree and rolled back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that big old sigh for Cole.
That's ideal place. That's on the edge of the fairway. It's a little slopey there, but the hyzer angle is huge. So Casey is going to have to throw this forehand and get back down to the right a little bit. Needs a big skip.
Pretty good skip.
That's serviceable. That'll work. Par is still salvageable for Casey White.
The Cookie Monster. Wide hyzer. Looks pretty good. This hole is really tough when it's
He likes
windy.
to roll too. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's one of the easier holes.
As far as par fives go, it's just you have to avoid the roll, and you can mitigate that with the high spike to just go like that.
Yeah, tough to roll when it digs into the ground halfway.
The focus, love it.
Ooh, a little high in the
left. That's left. That's way left.
That is hard from up there. What does he have up there? Sidearm around maybe?
That or a very tight high spike hyzer backhand. You don't like the forehand over there though either. It's all pretty nasty up to the left. Oh, Casey, look at that thing. Bite on the hyzer.
Oh.
This is going to be tricky. Look at that. Oh, moonshot.
Please tell me he hits it and just falls.
It falls right there. That was probably going out of bounds as well.
Yep.
Still,
that was the highest shot I've ever seen.
Extraordinary effort to just get that thing near the pin. And look at the way this ground is collecting these hyzers. So soft, so much rain over the last 48 hours. Because of the rain, I fear that this could skip and roll. Yeah, that's what I was scared of. See, the other players going with a hyzer, spike hyzer, they're catching with those sharper rims.
He's trying to figure it out.
And I like the bit out of his hand looked good. But Ricky's 6-hole birdie streak will come to an end. Meanwhile, Cole, another gift and another great putt. This man is giving us a gift.
I mean, he is getting some good breaks. When you get good breaks and you're playing as good as him, like, special things happen.
Yeah.
Special things.
You know, it helps so much to get those good breaks, especially when you're you have not won. You have not been in this. He's never won an A tier. Casey getting that thing in there, saving the par.
With these,
never won an A tier, so he's trying to win his first. Yeah, with the kayakers just sitting there.
They were just waiting. I'm like, they know.
They're little alligators waiting for the for the chicken to go down there and get a little sip of water. Come on, chicken.
You miss and you roll in the water. They're all over.
But imagine, put yourself in the position that you are a person who has been there so many times and you haven't won, and now all of a sudden you're getting breaks going your way. Now that those nerves that otherwise that we've seen plague so many players who've just never gotten over that hump. It's it just helps ease those nerves, I think.
Sure.
And he's playing so loose and relaxed. His putt looks just so
dialed.
So dialed. Hole 14, incredibly tough. Par 4, hardest hole on the course. That being said, it's only a 4.17 average.
Too much turn, or are you stable? Curious.
Good break to not go in the water. I think that was heading for the lake.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, just go down the fairway and place it right where you'd like, Cole.
That's good. That is a nice flight.
447 to the pin is my rough estimate. Ricky, you may also go down the fairway and place it exactly where you'd like. As big as that willow is getting on the second shot, there's actually some benefit to not go super duper long off the tee. And Casey White, join him. 3 stellar drives.
Casey White with that mustache, though.
Imagine having the confidence to pull that off. Good for you, sir.
I mean, he could play a really fast gunslinger in a Western. Like, he's fast.
You think the mustache makes him faster?
Oh, huh? Yeah.
That was a scary shot for Andrew. If you pull that to the right and it doesn't come back in bounds, you're basically going 2 feet ahead of where you were.
So to get to the spot he was is 430 about, because I landed there.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, sit down.
Wow. Great drive. Second drive. He threw a driver.
Like, you're not beating him on a draw.
No. Yeah, I'm dead.
Chance.
Definitely dead. Whoa.
Oh, that is a horrible
ground
reaction.
surfer.
Horrible reaction. You'd love to see that just kind of dig into that hillside. That was a good shot.
Yeah, for sure. Both of those were.
Ricky going to the moon.
Yeah, and I think if he could see that ground play at all, maybe he is trying to go with a little bit more spike and going to school a little bit there. Maybe learning from the mistake on the last approach. A little bit higher, a little bit sharper rim.
We got Marwede. He's in 5th place, tied for 5th.
Mm-hmm.
So this is important for him to get up and down.
Great scramble. Casey, not the planner you want to be behind with those annoying stakes in the way. Giving it a good effort, though. Call from 45, we'll call it. Well, 40.
That is pure. Why is every basket leaning left? Is it? Am I still sick? It's fine now. Am I seeing that properly? That is a great putt.
I think it's just the camera guy might just be, he might be sick.
Yeah.
Old Stubby has one shorter leg. Ricky with a nice birdie and par cleanup for Casey. Marwede doing the same.
For how good a putting Marwede is, I'm surprised he's not just very overweight.
What does
For how many cookies he'd have to eat. Circle 2.
Jeez, wow. All right.
I reached.
We got there. Yeah, no, it's fine. Keep reaching, buddy. 4 shots Cole has right now over Heimberg, who is finished this hole. He's on the 16th. It's got to be perfect for Calvin. And if he is perfect from here on out, then I think Cole's got to give one of those strokes back as well. So Cole is in a good position. As long as he can get 1 or 2 more birdies, he's got this thing pretty much locked up. Well, that's one of them.
I mean, that is a pretty flight.
That's
he's
one
like
of them.
not throwing it hard. It's just going. He's playing catch.
I'm going to say this. He's an angel. His form is just, he's got wings guiding him down the fairway.
Like, Ricky is just absolutely annihilating these last few holes, and he looks outclassed. He does.
It shouldn't look this easy. That's for sure.
Marwede, heavy on the hyzer. What kind of power does he have, though?
Enough to get to circle edge. Very wide, trusting angle from Casey.
I like it.
Bending back. Really, that makes the gap as big as possible. Little low on the power, coming up a bit short. Ricky from deep. A little low.
How'd you know? That looked perfect to me.
You thought?
Yeah, just like looked like it was going to be good.
It didn't have that Ricky height.
Oh, get it, you big fatty.
Oh, jeez. I don't see the cookie, though. Was that not long enough?
Why is this basket leaning? Oh, Casey.
Dang it. Let's see if there's like a bit of effort here.
No.
It's funny. That basket's definitely leaning, and I'm giving it a ton of effort, and I'm not getting results. Maybe I should try less hard. I have been accused of being a tryhard in the past. .34 under is an unrealistic score to get to when half the tournament has been in the rain.
When it's at the black course.
Yeah, if it's all here, 34 under is good through 4 rounds. That's actually like a pretty good score. But when you put 2 rounds at Northwood Black, there's no way. Like
that
30
place is so hard.
It's unreasonable.
Yeah.
Unreasonable. Hole 16, fairly easy par 4 coming down the stretch. A lot of rollers here. Some backhand air shots, some forehands. Cole going super flippy. This is going to be in danger of going in the right side. Yeah, probably on the edge, though.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He's thinking
Initial
stay away
gap.
from that OB left.
Initial gap avoided or hit.
The one fingy.
One of the few. Him, Gavin Babcock. There's a few that are emerging.
Yeah.
For a long time, that was a very rare breed in the sport, the one-finger sidearm players. But
Dan Hastings.
Dan Hastings, another good one-finger forehand thrower.
Kale Laviska, hilarious to say.
That does not count.
Well, he's the one that calls it out.
Okay.
Whenever he throws one, he goes, yeah, the one thingy.
Ricky, that's a better line to get way down there. Also going to curl into the edge, but
So close.
yeah, that's he should be able to see most of the pin, I think, with that distance that he cleared. Or at least he'll see the top of the band.
Yep.
Casey going cut. This is way more overstable, with more angle.
This could go far if it
Yeah,
flips.
it could also go B.
I think it's gonna do it.
Yeah, that should be coming back. To miss the tree. Yeah.
Wow.
Great shot.
I mean,
Playing with danger a little bit.
oh,
a little
big time,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah. Blind approach, but pretty safe for Marwede. Yeah, that's good effort. Not much in the way from that angle. Pretty open forehand hyzer. This is a little bit tricky here with the limbs in the back. Just get out of here, man.
Oh, land that any softer, can you?
Just get out of here. Just throwing every single angle imaginable and doing it. Just Paul's got his hand over his face right now. Cannot believe what we're
He's
seeing.
lulling me to sleep in a good way. Like, it's just
It's
something
so
that's so beautiful.
it's a pleasure to watch.
Yeah. I was talking to Adam, and he was telling me what a pleasure it was to watch him play. He said he turned into a fan at Northwoods Black because he was throwing, he said, perfect angle, perfect flight, perfect landing on so many shots in a row. And now I see what he's talking about because I can kind of take these shots and put them on Northwoods Black and
Yeah, and so I can see why that would work perfectly on this hole and that hole.
Just the way that his disc is landing
Yeah.
in an awkward position, like he's back to the, and he's just like, oh no.
Good birdies for Andrew and Rick. Cole's just going to tap in the millionth birdie. Now, he is in a position right now with a birdie on 17. He will get to 14 under, leaving him an opportunity to make a decision on 18. Do you go for a potential 1100 rated round? Do you go for all-time course record? I mean,
I think you try to lock in that
he's got
$12,500 check.
He's got to get through 17. It's a 2-stroke swing on 17 if you don't get the birdie. Calvin's already played the hole, though. He's still 4 back. Even if he bogeys it, he'll still have 2 strokes going into 18.
Yeah.
Unless Calvin birdies 18. But first things first, get it in bounds here. And then you can start thinking about what you want to do on 18.
What's his box? It looks a little short.
Just take it easy, Paul. That's perfect. Just take it easy, bullseye.
It was short.
Okay, if that was...
He was nervous. Out of his hand he was...
I don't think he's shown any signs of nerves all day. I don't think
I'm going to ask him.
It appeared a little bit tentative, but then I realized that Cole's got like 700 feet of power.
Yeah, that's true.
That's going to do. And roll that one back. Yeah. I mean, this is the dream shot for Andrew Marwede, just a high spike hyzer at this distance, 310 feet. I think if you give him that exact disc and no wind, he throws that exact shot 94 times out of 100. And the other ones are just outside the bullseye. Yeah. So 100 for 100 birdie.
How stable is this?
I would say right in the range of perfectly overstable.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what we saw Rick do in round 1. High, wide, swing it in right behind the pin. Casey, bit heavy here. This is kind of cooking.
Slow down. Ooh.
And looks like...
Caught our guy in the chops.
No, that wasn't coming back in bounds either way.
No.
KC off the mark, just a bit short. Just a moment ago, Simon Lizotte dropped that very same putt for the drop zone 3.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I really love the drop zone change. Cole Redalen, 14 under. But it wasn't exciting before. 130-foot shot's not exciting. A 60-foot putt towards the water, save the par, that's exciting. That reminds me of like the 8 holes over there at Maple Hill.
Yeah, that is fun.
Casey going to take the only bogey. 3 birdies on the card. Have yourself a little drop-in celebration there, Andrew. I mean, we're seeing maybe the birth of a true superstar. We get a little bit poetic about these moments here, but I mean, what he's seeing seems repeatable. What we're seeing seems repeatable.
Yeah, you can kind of see it aligning through the season with the hot rounds that he would produce at the end of tournaments,
like several strokes separated from the next
exactly.
hot round, like
so you
super
see it
hot
in
round.
there, and it's about time. We've been saying that a long time for a lot of players, but Cole, he's buttery.
It's hard to say that he's earned this for a long time. He's 18, but with the performances that we've seen this year, it's no surprise that he's putting it all together during 1 week and not having to put that hot round together the last round.
And this one being an elite plus the challenge of Northwood Black plus Eureka. I mean, it's a nice coming out party.
Yeah, it is. And he gets to have a fun walk down the 711-foot par 4 18th. He's got an opportunity to play for the birdie, and I don't think there's any reason to not give it a go.
Yeah.
Why not?
I agree. Andrew, I believe if he birdies, can get in the 4th, so he's got a little something to play for.
And Ricky right now sitting in podium. He's in 3rd place. Calvin with the extraordinary round on chase card. But to be fair, they were tied going into the round.
Ricky with that super slow start, I believe is like 11 under right now.
Yeah. Was it super slow? Yeah, it was kind. Yeah.
He was 1 under after like 5.
Yeah, yeah, it's slow.
With Cole being 4.
For lead card trying to chase down the
Or no,
guy.
after 6, I think. I believe. Yeah.
Casey, does this get over the wall? Oh, it jumps up just in time.
What did that hit?
Yeah, it was sweet.
That's cool.
Good roller. Andrew up first. Tough up and down from this far back. Goes backhand a little too low, too much Anheuser. Relatively easy, but it is going to be a touchy downhill approach to save the par and finish in 5th place. Meanwhile, the man of the week, what does he do? Pushes the ceiling and
you know where that was going, though, right?
buckets. I mean, it was going to be parked.
Oh my gosh!
It was the right width, the right, well, nearly the right height, but the right pace.
So perfect.
It looked really nice.
I'm so pissed.
We're admiring his misses right now.
Pissed at that branch right now.
Me
honestly.
too. In a way, I am kind of mad too. Casey, is this angle gonna get stable at the right time? No, OB.
That's tough.
Great tournament for Casey White.
Really great. Yeah.
Ricky, forced air. Big gap.
It didn't really matter for him.
Yeah, he has some separation on those behind him. Just needs to get up and down and not do anything silly. But you're right. Didn't really matter much. His paycheck will not be altered in any way.
Shout out to the crowd out there. Beautiful crowd.
Yeah. And, you know, shout out to the crowd yesterday because the rain was so bad at Northwoods Black that there was no spectator parking allowed. They had to park about a mile away, and they still produced big numbers of crowd. So shout out to them for really going the extra mile to come out here and watch this great action.
Yep.
The man of the week. Finally. Yeah, I mean, that's a guy who had a game plan and was not going to be affected by those out there playing the course. It's an easy thing to say that you want to do, but it's just another thing to actually go out there and execute it. It's a special moment with his good friend Joel Freeman. One of the things that makes the sport special is the love that and the camaraderie. You know, when we know how big of a moment this is for Cole.
Yep.
People just like to absorb that energy and be a part of that special moment. Now, let's not do that. This can be that's a scary putt after all that. And it's going to be a bogey finish for Casey. That being said, still, top 10
Sick.
is incredible. And Ricky not going to be a 4-time consecutive champion, but still, podium finish.
Good title defense.
And a number that might win other years.
For sure.
You know?
It's a ridiculous number, man.
And he just got stomped on, but Cole Redalen, a special performance. Soak it up, buddy. Oh, and they're going to lift the champ. What a moment.
Look at that. Oh, fell down.
And the sun comes out? Really?
2023 Discraft Ledgestone Open Champion Cole Redalen.
He had the angel wings, and now the sun just comes out in the moment when he holds up the jug. Can't write this stuff.
Cole, congratulations. After you threw your tee shot on 18, and I'm getting goosebumps just saying it, your caddy said, Cole, I'm so proud of you. And it was the first time we saw some emotion from you. What were you thinking?
I mean, even after I made the putt on 17, I'm like, it's never over till it's over. And I just tried to push to the end of that round. I didn't care how many I was up by. I didn't look at scores until the fairway of 18 after I threw my second shot. And it was just incredible. And then I looked at him when I was about to just pitch it under the basket for the par, and I said, well, I can't lose it now.
We thought that maybe a hot score like 8, 9, 10 with that lead that you had would be enough. You had no idea that Calvin Heimberg was pushing and that he was in double digits?
My goal is just not look at scores all day. So I had no idea until the end of hole 12. So I was already kicking it off the bat. And I looked down and Calvin was only 3 back. Honestly, I was proud of the way that I handled it.
Everyone, Cole Redalen, your champion here at the Ledgestone Open.
Bogey free.
Wow.
I mean, just outclass the field in nearly every single way. 14 under emoji. Yeah, fire emoji goes to tying another course record this week.
He owns this place.
Yeah, this is
Cole's place.
Yeah, this will forever be called the Ledgestone Cole Redalen Open after what he did this year. 5-stroke victory. You don't see that very often these days.
No.
Incredible stuff. Calvin Heimberg, some say he's really good at disc golf. I agree with that one. Second place. I mean, again, that effort, 31 under, that wins this event most years.
9 times out of 10, I'd say.
Yep. Taking a look there, Paul, good finish to you, my friend. 15th place. Good stuff.
I remember we were talking about this last year about all the young talent. It's not even a story anymore. It just is what happens.
Yep.
And this is, I don't know how many unique winners we've had this year. It's been my favorite year to commentate because of all the new faces, all the new winners.
Yep.
Man, that was a joy to watch. I mean, that was one of the best throwing displays I've seen.
A good kid. A good kid to root for. Easy to root for. Mature beyond his years. Giving credit to his parents too. When I heard him choking up, giving credit to his parents, it definitely got us choked up too at home when we were watching that one. Congratulations, Cole. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week in Kentucky for the Idlewild Open for one of the last events of the year. We're coming to the end of the season. It's approaching fast. It happened so quick. Thank you to the Patreon. We'll see you guys next time.